Okay folks, this is GoPro and the Sena Mark II. I get the mic in the right place, just in front of my mouth, and we got the camera on the back, so we'll see if it works. We've been out today trying to do some work with intercom pairing, but failed. So it's back to the drawing board, I think, tonight. Have a look at the internet and see what happens with regards to pairing to other non-Sena type intercoms. We've tried connecting to the Scala Q7, but that's failed. So we'll have a look. Coming up to a 20 mile an hour zone. Make sure I've got all my lights off. There we go. And we got a BMW R1200 RT behind. And we're presently approaching the village of Wem in Shropshire, having just popped into Sleep, which is an old RAF base, World War II vintage. It's still running today, privately owned and run by, I think, the Shropshire Aero Club. And it's not a bad little place because it's got a nice little cafe in the top of the control room, the old control tower, which is not too bad. Oops, I have to stop that one. Priority on to oncoming vehicles. We've got to turn right at the junction ahead. We should be alright with the bike. It's getting a little bit warm. It's just approaching 12 noon. Been a bit of a overcast morning. We'll see what the camera's like. We're going to turn right. Trying to get a good view. I'm away. I'm okay for this one. I think George has got stuck at the junction, so I'll just wait for him. No point in videoing an open road. Here we go. And we've got to go left towards Whitchurch. Watching the pedestrians, etc, etc. Watching vehicles turning across my path. Road check, shoulder check. Taking your time. Watching the vehicle junction near side. Making sure all my lights are off, indicators, etc. So we're back with the Sena. It's the Sena 20s intercom system without speakers. What I've done, I've put earbuds into my ear so I can actually hear any transmission to the Sena. And what we've got now is we've got hopefully live audio feed to a GoPro Hero 3 Plus that's on a RAM mount on the rear rack of a BMW R1200 GS LC TE edition. So I don't know what the vibration's like, or it seems to be okay. It's still on the back, pointing backwards. And I think George has probably got his HC Drift Ghost playing as well, so we'll have to compare the footage. Very, very busy, but a lot of things happening in front. Vehicles turning right, vehicles at junctions. Still on the 3:30 limit. We've got refuse collection. There we go. What's he going to be doing? Thank you very much, chaps. This is probably going to block the road there and reverse in. Okay, up to like I was talking about yesterday or the day before. 30 miles an hour, third gear. It's probably a good little gear for the BM. It's just a nice bit of restraint, keeps you within the limit. Just watching the red Audi behind George. We've got to check left and right, and then off we go. Accelerate away. Road appears to go round to my left, so I'm going to position towards the centre of the carriageway and then balance the BM through the curve. Coming in now for the right-hander. Watching the junction near side. It's clear, clear, and away we go. Dominating the road. By doing so we can just give you advance warning of a junction to the near side. You'll probably see it in the camera coming up. Vehicle turning across our path, checking mirror coming away. Is it worth going back online? No, I've got my view. So I'm going to start planning now for the right hand bend, so you should see the slight deviation of the BMW as it comes in towards the near side, so we might get a bit more grass. And then we're going to go out towards the centre of the carriageway to extend the view around the next curve. Just having the throttle just on, just pulling, so it's just balanced. A couple of vehicles in front, mirror check. Road appears to go right, having after the slight left we've got brake lights, mirror check. We've got about 3 vehicles here looking for the potential overtake. I'm going to tuck in towards the near side. Oh, this road surface is getting bad again. A lot of patching been going on, it's not the smoothest of roads. Looking for the opportunity for an overtake. The road appears to go round to the right. We've got slow on the road ×2. Junctions to the offside, bends to the right, bends to the left. Advisable speed of 40 miles an hour, so obviously there's been something happening here in the past. We've got 3 vehicles in front of us. Not much gap between the 3, so I think if the overtake is on, we're going to try and get the lot. We'll have to see how it works. Got a 4040 limit coming up. And there's no reason why you can't use your local knowledge, because I know from local knowledge that after the left-hand bend, the road is relatively straight, so there could well be an opportunity to do an overtake. But as we're travelling in a 40 mile an hour limit, there's no chance. We'll just maintain nice steady progress behind the vehicles in front. I just lost the vehicle now turning behind George, so it's quite clear we're okay. There's just the 2 bikes behind the line of traffic. Looking for a nice appropriate gear. I've got a 4th. There's my de-restriction. There's a car in front not waiting for the 40 to finish. We will. Mirror check, and off we go. Not quite sure about this Mini Clubman. Yeah, we'll have the 2. Tucking in towards the near side of the engine, just pulling, just balancing through the throttle. And just planning now for the right hand bend, watching some sort of pedestrian, is it? Or is it a van with a trailer on the pub car park? The pub should be open. The road's getting a little bit more uneven. So what we're trying to do is obviously position for view if it's safe to do so. So left hand bends towards the centre of the carriageway, right hand bends towards the curb if it's safe to do so, or the hedge. This one is fairly tightish left hand bend. So get all your speed down on the approach and then just feed the power through the throttle and then just nudging towards the near side for the right hand bend. And away we go. We'll get the Fiesta on the exit. Lose your view, lose your speed. The road goes round to the left, then right. Stay towards the centre if it's safe. Continue towards the centre if it's safe. Looking for a road that goes round to the right after the left. Some houses coming up, so I don't know if we've got some sort of speed restriction, you never know, some sort of village. We've got slow on the road times 2. Bend sign first right, second left. There's the right you've gone round, and just about to go round the left. It's starting to tighten up a little bit, so I'm not going to progressive, bringing the speed down a little bit. Balancing the BM, balancing the BM, so you're just pulling through the curves. It's not about speed, it's about safety, smoothness, right place, right speed, right gear. Easy enough, nice and flowing, flowing. There we go, then we'll flow straight to the left-hand bend. Stay out for the left. Bearing in mind you are an agricultural type environment, you never know, tractors could be about today. They were very busy yesterday. It's good time for harvesting, silaging, etc. And 30 miles an hour, so we'll drop down to 30. Back to my old faithful third gear as we head to the village of Tilstock. Road is the same width but appears narrower due to the hedgerows. Got numerous junctions to the offside, junctions to the near side, so just take your time. We've got Whitchurch signposted 2¼ miles. Just got nice flow, so we're just using, we haven't used the brakes yet, we're just using the accelerator to drive the BMW through the curves. Easy enough a little bit. There we go, road goes round to the left, we got slow on the road, fairly blind, so just check your mirror on the approach. Stay out towards the centre if it's safe, don't go too far like that, there's a HCV there, so mirror checks right, mirror checks left, and tuck it towards the near side for the long right hand bend. We're going to stay and drift out towards the near centre line for the left, and then come in for the right. Go back out for the left. No need to go left, right if you've got your view. So you're trying to knit and trying to transgress or trying to have a nice smooth transition between the bends. I know from local knowledge there's a bad bend coming up somewhere. Let me just get me bearings. I've got a jag in front of me now. So he's going to help me out now with the road ahead. Here's the bad bend. There you go, so I've got to slow down, nice flexible gear, not rushing, and obviously we can power out the bend because we've got the bike on balance. You're not on the overrun, you've got the bike just burbling, she's on the pull, she's working well, and all of a sudden we've caught the jag. We'll see what we can do. Series of bends coming up, no need to position for the left hand bend, I'm going to position straight for the right. Yeah, we're on. No, we're not happy with that because there's a junction to the offside. Roundabout ahead, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, third exit out towards Nantwich and Newcastle. The A525, we've got a mirror check before we decide what we're going to do regarding speed or indication. So we're going to bring the speed down initially on deceleration, then at the last minute we're going to have the brakes, so in 5th gear, down to 3rd. I'll indicate for the benefit of the vehicles on the roundabout, and I'll brake away left, and I see our next hazard is a heavy goods vehicle in front of me. I'm going to accelerate away. Heavy goods vehicle's braking, roundabout ahead. Trying to get my view to the offside, planning to stop, looking to go. I'm trying to work him out now, My plan is if I can get a good run off the roundabout, I've got him. George is with me as well. We've got a junction to the offside. Watch the Corsa. I'm going to go out to have a look. Junction's clear. Yeah, we're on. Coming up to another roundabout, planning to stop or looking to go. I'm in 6th gear. Just got to cruise up to the roundabout itself, mirror check. And brake, 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 brake. 6 to 3rd. And through. Going to go right at the roundabout. I'm going to cheat here because I always turn right from the left-hand lane because it's the better opportunity to overtake the van on the exit. A bike in front, so I'm going to just drift near side.